Section 5.4, Greatest Common Factor. When we are looking for the greatest common factor, we look at all the factors of each term. The 6 has a factor of 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. 4 has factors of 1 and 4 and 2 and 2. When you look at all the factors, we see they both have a common factor of 2. That is what we're going to pull out. Also, we look at the variables, x to the third power and x to the first power. They have a common factor of x to the first power. You can also pull that out. So we're going to pull out a 2 and an x, and the remaining factors go inside the parentheses. So if I pull out a 2 out of the factor of 6, that leaves a factor of 3. And if I pull out an x out of x to the third power, that leaves a factor of x squared. Plus, if I pull the factor of 2 out of the 4, that leaves a factor of 2. And I pulled the x out, there are no remaining x's. Final answer, 2x times 3x squared plus 2. Factor by grouping. Sometimes we have 4 terms and none of the terms have any common factors. So we factor by grouping, and that means to group off the first 2 terms in parentheses and group off the second 2 terms in parentheses. When you have a minus sign there, as soon as you draw that parenthesis, that means you just factored out a negative, so therefore you must change the sign of the next term. So we now have xy plus 7x. Now looking at each set of parentheses, we pull out a common factor. Y squared plus 7y has a common factor of y, so we pull that out, leaving a y plus 7 inside the parentheses, minus xy plus 7x, both have a common factor of x, so we pull that out, leaving y plus 7. Now notice we have 2 sets of parentheses that are exactly the same. We list that set of parentheses one time and then group the outside terms into another set of parentheses. Final answer, y plus 7 times y minus x.